Alrighty, hey all, welcome back to another power rankings video. Today is going to be week 3 power rankings, so going into week 3 rather. So there's a lot that happened this past week, like in the NFL, like a lot of upsets. I feel like a lot of close games, a lot of like just weird shit that happened. So let's get into it. At number 5, I have LA Rams, which I understand that, like, with the Chiefs losing last week to the Eagles, right? Like, I can't really justify putting them in the top 5 anymore, so they're out. There are plenty of other teams that can be top 5 too. I think, but like the Rams have just shown that they are the best team out of those poll teams. I think the poll teams I'm considering, it's like Lions, um, Commanders, um, Chiefs, even like those teams. Yeah, so I mean the Rams have just shown that they are like legit threats again. I feel like I thought they were going to rebuild this year, but I mean Matthew Stafford looked pretty good. He looked rejuvenated almost in a way. Um, and he's been moving the ball around pretty well to his receivers, right? Like he's been playing pretty well so far. Which, I mean, he's a veteran quarterback. Like it's not often you see a veteran quarterback play well in the NFL anymore. So, but Stafford's doing it. So, and he's just been well, he has a good receiving core too. He's got Puka Nacua. He's got Devontae Adams. He's got like trying to think if there's like one other guy on the team. Not DeMarcus Robinson's. Like there's one other guy on the team that's really good. I'm missing right now. Let me know in the comments what that is. But I mean, his offense, like he's leading the offense, like scoring a lot of points. Like they're scoring potently. They're scoring very well. So, and as for the defense too, the defense is like they're not elite by any standards, but like they are generating opportunities for the offense to like score points. Like they are creating turnovers, key moments in the game. Their D line is especially like playing well. They're winning battles off on the offensive line. They've been crucial in getting big stops like early on. So I mean, like they're playing well. And then Sean McVay is a great coach. I think he's been a great coach ever since he got hired in 2017. I think. People criticize him for like playoffs. I think, but I mean, whatever. I guess. But they're not as loaded as like the Bills or Ravens or Eagles even. So like that's why the Rams are at 5, because they just don't have the talent there yet, to be that team that could win a Super Bowl, right? So that's why they're at 5. So and at number 4 I have the Packers, the Green Bay Packers. They're 2-0 right now. And I was hesitant putting them at 4 instead of like 1 or 2 because they've looked very dominant with Micah Parsons there and everything. They just look like a Super Bowl contending team right now. Like they've shown that through the first few weeks of the season, right? So I mean, Jordan Love is proving that he can lead the team in crucial moments. Like he's just executing at a high level. He's the usurper to Aaron Rodgers, right? So, and he's proven that. So, the Packers is just like churning out like good quarterbacks, I guess. Like they just draft good quarterbacks, I guess. But he's handling pressure well. He's avoiding big mistakes. Like, and Josh Jacobs too, the running back for the Green Bay Packers. He's been playing well too. Like he's been totaling up 100 yard plus games for the Packers too. So they're playing well. He's playing well rather. And then the defense. I mean, the defense is just dominant. Like Micah Parsons, when you add Micah Parsons to a defense, you're like building a Super Bowl caliber defense. Like that's what you're doing, like because Micah Parsons just brings so much talent to that defensive line. They have Rashawn Gary. I think they have like Lucas Van Ness too. So on the D line too. So like their D line was pretty okay with Kenny Clark there already, but Micah Parsons, man, like now granted, like I guess he hasn't performed at that high of a level yet, but he's getting acclimated with the system, right? Wait till they get into the middle of the season, right? Like wait till they get to like week 6 or week 7, and then you'll see Micah Parsons just like dominating D lines, or dominating offensive lines rather. So, and the Packers have shown that they can win clutch games too. Like they play with poise the entire game. They don't even like. I'm trying to think the right word for this. They don't even like. I guess choke. I guess like that's not the right word for it, but like they don't like let up points. They don't let up at any point during the game. So it's like, I mean, they're just good. They're just really good. Now while Green Bay isn't like the flashiest team in the NFL right now, like they are definitely in contention for the NFC Championship game. I have them going there, playing the Eagles, but we'll see how that goes, I guess. But they're just really good. They're really good right now. Like they're like there's no, which is why like I'm hesitant putting them at 4, but there's better teams in front of them right now. Like okay, I'll keep them at 4. I'll keep them at 4. So, and then at number 3, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. So I mean, Jalen Hurts has not needed to be perfect for the Philly offensive line to like generate a high plays for Saquon Barkley, for I mean, Jalen Hurts hasn't even been playing that well, actually. Like, he's not been playing that well, actually, but it doesn't matter because the Eagles are 2-0, and their defense is just like, they have a defense that has a mindset of a bend, don't break mentality, which I like. So, like Jalen Carter, like all those guys on the D line too. Their pass rush is very dangerous. Like they are going to be back in the NFC Championship game, hands down. Like I don't see any team in the NFC like going up against them unless the Commanders make it like a weird run again. But I mean, the Eagles just look good. They're not playing like perfect football, but they're playing well enough to win. So like, and they've played the Chiefs and they've played and the Cowboys too. So it's like, I mean, the Cowboys was supposedly going to be an easy win for them, but like it's week 1, right? You don't know how teams are going to perform. So, but beating the Chiefs is kind of like a big deal because they played each other in the Super Bowl last year, and the Chiefs, I guess, like, I don't want to go on this tangent about the Chiefs, but like I'm talking about the Eagles, but like I feel like the Chiefs are like just not. Well, I'm talking highly about the Eagles, right? So like I should say the Chiefs are like a dominant team in the NFL, but they're not right now. So it's like they don't look that way at least. But I mean, they beat the Chiefs. Like, not many teams can beat the Chiefs right now. I would say like the Chiefs are going to win some games here, presumably soon. So, I mean, like I just don't know what's going on with them, I guess. But we're talking about the Eagles here, so. I mean, the Eagles are just carrying themselves like champions too. Like they have the winning mentality already there. They already have. They know what the formula is to get there. They know what to do. They're doing it. So, like they didn't like stop them last year at all. So, I don't see how they could lose. Like to a team like the Commanders or like the. Trying to think of another or the Packers even. in the NFC. Even though the Packers are good, like they're very good, but I don't see like how the Eagles could lose to any team in the NFC. So right now, at least. So all right, and number 2, I have the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens just demolished the Browns week 2. Like they just crapped all over them. I guess like that was a blowout by many standards. They beat them 41-17. And like they scored 21 points in the fourth quarter, the most points they scored the entire game. Like it's insane. Lamar Jackson was playing well. Derrick Henry was playing well. The offense was flowing like crazy. The defense was like making tons of plays. They were just dominant the entire game. Like, but granted they were playing the Browns, so it's like I guess. That's where they're at 2 because they beat up on the Browns. Like the Browns are not a good team right now. Like objectively, they're not a good team right now. So I mean, the Ravens just clapped their cheeks. Really, they just destroyed them. It was a painful game to like watch. I guess for Browns fans at least. But the Ravens proved that they are a top tier team in the NFL, like with this game. I think they proved it. We already knew that when they lost the Bills in the week 1. We already knew that, yeah. But I mean, they just like throttled the Browns. Like it was like not even close. Like, I'm reading give me a second here. Yeah, I mean Lamar Jackson threw 4 touchdown passes, like. And the Ravens were only leading 10-3 at halftime, right? Like over the Browns, but they just like exploded in the second half. Like they, Derrick Henry was playing very well. Like I think Derrick Henry only had 23 rushing yards, but he had so he was pretty much a non-factor the entire game. But I mean the passing offense for the Ravens was out of this world, man. Like Lamar Jackson had a great passer rating, 128.6. He threw for 4 touchdown passes. He only got sacked 3 times. I'm trying to think, and then the defense was stout too. The Ravens defense was stout too. They Roquan Smith led the team with tackles, 15 total. Tavis Robinson had a sack. Malachi Starks played well. He had 7 total tackles. And there are multiple players with 6 tackles too. So it's they just played well. They just played really well. And Nate Wiggins had an interception too. Like that was insane. Like that's. Well, I guess it wasn't that insane because we kind of expected it, right? You kind of expect the Ravens to play up to that level when they have that much talent on their team, right? So, and beat a team like the Browns, who any team like that should beat the shit out of, the Eagles could do that. I was gonna say the Chiefs could do that, but they can't. I don't think they could right now. Maybe the Packers could easily beat the Browns like that right now. They play them this year, I think. So we'll find out. But it's like the Ravens just destroy them on all fronts. Joe Flacco could not do anything against that defense. Like he played poorly. He only had a passer rating of I think 65. So that was bad. Yeah, and then at number 1, you have the Buffalo Bills. Like, the Buffalo Bills have looked like the best team in the NFL for the past 2 weeks. Like, they just look that good. The Bills are the most complete team in the NFL right now. Like, they just look very dominant. Like, Josh Allen has started hot. He's even showing better decision-making and efficiency compared to compared to what he was doing last year. He's spraying the ball around well when the Bills don't even have a wide receiver one right now. And the offensive line is playing well too. They're just they just look dominant. Like I honestly can't think of a team that can stop them right now. James Cook as well is like, he's been playing pretty well, right? Like I didn't think the Bills were gonna have a strong running game coming into the season, but he's been playing pretty well so far. The Bills are producing explosive plays. Keeping defenses like honest, I guess, like for lack of a better term. They're just like, their offense is so good. Their offense is so good. Like their defense, and the defense too is like not playing its best, but they're holding up. They're not like, they're forcing teams to punt, or set up for field goals instead of touchdowns. The pass rush with Ed Oliver, and other guys on the D line too, is disruptive. They're they're making other opposing quarterbacks uncomfortable. Like they're just like doing everything they can, like with what they have, which I like. That's why they're number one for me. Like, they just like, they look dominant and balanced. Like they're winning games by multiple scores. Even though they beat the Ravens by 1 point last week, they put a 15-point comeback with less than 5 minutes in the game, dude. Like that's insane. The Bills are like the clear front runner in the AFC right now. Like they're the clear front runner in the NFL right now in my eyes. Like they just look dominant. Like they come out the season hot. Like now, granted, we have like what, I think 15 or 16 weeks left in the NFL, right? So things can change, right? Things can definitely change. But like the Bills just look good. They just look very, very good. Yes, who are your top 5 teams in the NFL? Let me know. All right, so just to recap here, I have the Rams at 5, Packers at 4, Eagles at 3, Ravens at 2, Bills at 1. So there you go.